Oh well. Guess it's alright. Just just a little bit of Larsen effect. If they call it as a Larsen effect, I don't know. Anyway, so here's the music machine. Came from, I don't know who it was, like David Simansky. I cannot pronounce his name. He made Dusk quite a years ago, and I was actually um, interested. I got interested about this game though. I mean, not the Dusk, because I'm not a very big fan of the like 90s FPS games like Quake or what was it, Doom. Anyway, so yeah, and recently he got famous again because of the his new game, his new eerie game like Iron Lung, I guess. I haven't played that game, but I bought a bundle of him in the in this summer sale, so I'm going to play that game pretty soon. But first of all, this is my first game that I was interested. So here's the music machine. Okay, we can run. Okay. Um, it doesn't let me start. Oh, I mean, bro. I mean, oh, what? What did you say his name was? I pressed the like escape button and it started. Okay, he didn't. Oh, is he bringing the boat back for us? Of course not. Right, of course not. Hmm. It's lonely here. We're used to loneliness, right? I am. I don't know about you. Come on. I have no friends, and everyone thinks I'm a weirdo. That's part of being an adolescent. Loneliness is growing up and listing your barber as an emergency contact. Okay, Mr. Dramatic. Just talking to people who won't answer. I suspecting that Travis Bickle wasn't actually crazy. It was Travis Fickle. Never mind. Just a moment. Just a moment. I think maybe it's not like maybe it's better to not read the dialogues. But I will. Whoever it is. They don't care. Yeah. Actually nobody's watching this, so you don't actually want to kill me. Yes I do. No you don't. You haven't thrown me in front of a bus. You haven't had me stab myself or shoot myself. You haven't had me jump off a cliff or into a lake or anything like that. You've been just dragging me around to places like this. I mean, I can move? Oh, what are you hoping to find? I'm hoping to find whoever poked these people full of holes and left them in the pile. How? Wow. That's what happened? We both see through the same pair of eyeballs. We read some article. Just because you make me look at something doesn't mean I pay attention to it. This is sure. I recently saw a movie called like Decision to Leave, and there's a beautiful shore in the end of the movie. I will not say about it. I will not elaborate because it's a spoiler, but anyway. And also, just because they found some bodies here doesn't mean a psycho murderer is hanging around. This doesn't make any sense. And besides, you could just make me stab myself if it's death by stabbing you're after. I mean, so what's going on? Like, this guy Quentin is a killer, or it makes sense to me, and that's what matters. I'm looking for something I'll be satisfied with. Bro, he is a killer. Like old age? You're young. I have time. At least let me have a cigarette. I'm dying for a cigarette, Quentin. I would have thought after 3 months you'd be over that. But I'm not. I mean, it's quite um what do you call it? It's quite confusing how to like interact when when the left mouse click is about to change dialogue. And how do I interact? They say release left mouse to interact. What do you mean? Isn't lung cancer a sufficiently horrible way to die? What the freak? Can I get in? Ah, just go away. Let me smoke. In the 30 or 40 years, I will die of lung cancer. Cringe. Getting revenge, I'll have someone else controlling my body for the rest of my life. Revenge? Girls your age shouldn't smoke, Haley. I'm kind of lost. I think I'll be running. Well, girls my age shouldn't be puppeted by vengeful ghost either. What? Oh, I can't check now. Oh shit. I turn the light on? No. Damn. Webs are so big they look like a spore. Oh, I can actually need to like I actually need to click to see something, and I need to release the button to like interact. So their stuff just dressed with rust. Must have been sitting here for a long time. Or they were just cheap crap. Does the price of tools really matter? Of course it matters. Okay. They're camp beds. Remember when you paid to send me to a summer camp? They had these beds. Actually, the cabins look a lot like this one too. I still don't know the relationship between them. Not quite sure. Examine windows. They're so dirty I can't even see outside. Yes, it is. So here's a second house. So let me examine the first house. Pretty much the same. Historical. It's pointless. It looks much newer than the other crates. I will name it 10. I don't think anyone's touched these for decades. They're covered in dust. Blech, dust. They've been slept in recently. Recently? What? Why did they like sleep over the bunk bed and just sleep in the coats? Coats? Is how they like pronounce it. I mean, how they say. Eee. Um, I'm still confused. There's a shore and gets. I guess it's. Here's a shore. I guess it's right to go this way. Maybe I'll be wondering. The bright side leads to um, the roads, I guess, but I'm not quite sure where to go. Yeah, definitely I need to get inside, but I enjoy like wandering around a bit, so I'll do it. Ooh, rooms. Guess there used to be a building here. Seems so. I guess pretty recently. Recently, the wood is still in relatively good shape. I don't think it's been out here very long. Mm, well, what is this? Like uh, a nuclear bomb? I don't know. I can pick it up. Okay. It's filled with rainwater. Let me drink some. I'm thirsty. Seriously? Sure, it's just rainwater. There's nothing wrong with rainwater. Bro, you better not. Just some rusty knives and spoons. Knives and spoons. It's quite a Interesting matchup because like there's some knives and forks, or knives and chopsticks, but I don't know. There's some spoons and forks and spoons and chopsticks, but it's rare that they have like, spoons and knives. Anyway, yeah, but like it's quite fun. I'll, I'll try to progress. Yeah, but what's the point of throwing these things up? And they even have a like bar to determine how far I can throw. Oh my god. Those okay, okay. Guess we'll go. I mean, yeah. As I said before, my favorite game is The Witness, and that game doesn't really like um, guide someone in a like one-dimensional manner. Oh, it's a game that actually wants players to explore, but this kind of game usually like messes up me because there's not a single guidance, so I can actually do nothing. Let me get it. It's not a sea. Everything just feels wrong somehow. Here, everywhere, the whole island. I don't feel anything. Of course you don't. It certainly seems that it's not a horror game like many of other games that he made. There's actually like some horrors, but there's a message there. I don't see it as a horror game now. I came here for Bible camp as a little boy and met a girl named Heather. We were all children. Sometimes loneliness forges the strongest bones. While the others participated in camp activities, we explored the woods together. We loved to hunt for snakes in the rotten logs and rocks and to climb trees. She had a huge bag of sunflower seeds that we ate as we sat in the branches. Our families lived close, but after those few weeks I never saw her again. That was 33 years ago. Bruh. Now the island is mine and is empty. I've known many women since then, in more ways than my child's mind could have imagined. But I still remember Heather, who to me will forever remain a chubby, wild-haired, 11-year-old girl. In this moment of foolish nostalgia, I leave this note for posterity. I don't know the word. I, the king, will die, and these buildings will rot more than they already have. Maybe someday someone will find this. They will know that a boy named Roger and a girl named Heather met here, and they hunted snakes, climbed trees, and ate sunflower seeds together. Oh God! Okay, did you just skip something? I don't understand. People usually like cannot forget the childhood memories, and me myself too. Like I'm not a person that do something. I mean, I'm not a person that who built a relationship with the people a lot, but I still remember some girls or some people that reminds me of the days back then. Well, anyway, I certainly got nothing. It looks like a generator. It's not running. See? Can I do this? It's working? No. What's the point of throwing things up? It's locked. Can I can I can I can I break the window? I actually made a sound. Cool. It's not locked. Smells like stale air and old cigarettes. I feel like something's watching us. Of course you do. What do you mean by of course we do? Just a dry pile of rotten mush. So it means there's someone actually in here. Nothing's happening. There's nothing of interest. Says you. Old pots and pans. Bro, is somebody in here? The refrigerator. Oh god. Looks like the food has been in there for a long time. Years, maybe. It smells awful. Close this shit. It's locked. From the inside and the outside. I'm sorry. Don't tell me this will turn into some kind of like arcade game which I throw things into the enemies or like ghosts. It'll be ridiculous. Gruesome unexplained phenomena, urban legends, UFOs, all sorts of bizarre things. What about ghosts? Several. What about poetry? I don't see everything I can see. No, there are. Do you miss writing poetry? It wasn't poetry, and no, I don't. I got over the nonsense years ago. I snuck into your basement and read some. I thought it was good. I mean, it didn't rhyme, but whatever. Oh, and now you made me slap my own butt, perp. It's called a spanking. It's what children get when they misbehave. Yeah, sure, that's the reason. What? Nothing. Bro, he just spanked her? I'm confused. Who's there? It leads to the basement. There's upstairs and there's basement. I'll go to the upstairs first. It's usually the basements where it hides some secret. There's a Bible. Hey, it's our favorite book. Sarcasm? Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell with you. It looks like it looks old and ragged. It's moldy and covered in dust. Never slept in a very long time. Can I lay down? I'm tired. Well, me. Um, outdated pornographic magazines. Oh, let me see. Why? Because I'm 13 and I'm curious. She's a 13-year-old girl. Good lord. An old CRT television. Do you remember watching movies together? Of course I remember. It was only a few months ago. Do you miss it? In a sense, yes. Me too. CRT monitors. I miss it too. It's covered in cigarette burns and food stains. Oh, boy, just a moment. It's covered in cigarette. No. Okay, there's a note. Let me read. Matthew 19. It's a page from the Bible over there. Greece grocery list that is scrolling it. Wow. What is Matthew 19? Okay, King James Version. It's a long story. Screw this.